There's a couple things we need to talk about before I review Mank, which came out today, December 4th on Netflix. This is a movie that is basically about the process of writing the supposed greatest film of all time for many, many people is Citizen Kane, or many, many critics. So I feel you have to watch. You have to watch Citizen Kane to get the full effect and to actually enjoy and respect this movie more. Because if you don't, you will be very, very confused at what's going on and you won't really understand or care. Now, with that being said, I am not letting my thoughts on Citizen Kane impact my thoughts on this film. What did I think of Citizen Kane? I thought it was good. I didn't think it was the greatest film of all time. I do know that it is well respected because it was ahead of its time and it was way different than anything we had ever seen before. Before their time. This is directed by David Fincher and stars Amanda Seyfried, Lily Collins, and Tom Burke. Many, many other people. So let's get into Mank. Mank came out today on Netflix and is based. Oh, I need to move that over, don't I? And is basically following screenwriter Herman J. Mankiewicz's tumultuous development of Orson Welles' iconic masterpiece Citizen Kane from 1941. This one was going to get nominated for a bunch of awards. It is going to get nominated. There's no getting around it. Whether you want it to or think it should or not, it does not matter. It only matters what the Academy thinks. And the Academy is going to eat this up, and I'm going to tell you why. This is a black and white film. It's Gary Oldman playing one of the most beloved actors of all time, and one of the most beloved actors that was at many, many award shows. And this movie is one I was really, really looking forward to. This is a movie I was looking forward to right from the trailer. Actually, no. Before that, I was looking forward to Mank before the trailer even dropped. I heard Gary Oldman, Amanda Seyfried. I had no clue that Lily Collins was even in this movie. And this movie is an interesting one. To me, it is not a perfect movie. It's not a perfect movie. I would even hesitate to call it great. I thought this film was very, very slow. And this is coming from somebody who thought that Mank, that Citizen Kane was fine. There was a plot hole in it. The acting was very, very campy. It is not the greatest film of all time, in my humble opinion. But hey, opinions are just opinions. It doesn't mean you gotta listen to me. It doesn't mean that you just have you don't gotta agree with me or disagree with me. You can just watch my video and tell me what you think of Mank and Citizen Kane. Mank is going to get nominated for probably Best Cinematography, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actress for Gary Oldman and Amanda Seyfried. Best Picture, definitely. Costume Design, maybe. And that's probably about it. I didn't think the sound was anything special. I felt, wow. Well, that's why I don't use this Kindle. Let's do this. Okay, this is a movie that is not going to appeal to everybody. I knew I was not going to love this movie. going in. I knew I was going to respect it and like certain elements. I was not expecting to love this movie, especially after a couple critics that I really respect and watch review this movie. I was sitting there during this movie and I just couldn't get interested in the story. I was interested in the story before the movie started. Where they really lost me is after the party scene. That's all I'm going to say. The party scene with Gary Oldman and Amanda Seyfried. What happens there? I love the introduction to Marion Davies here. Marion Davies is Amanda Seyfried's character. I love her introduction scene. She's very good in the movie, as is Gary Oldman. This could possibly get makeup and hairstyling, but I don't know what even could possibly get nominated right now off the top of my head, because I haven't seen the nominations. I haven't seen all of the Oscar Beatty / Oscar talking movies yet. This is a movie that is a little overlong, very slow at some points, and the pacing was just off. But the main problem with this movie is it's going to be the plot. It's going to be the pacing. If you don't like slow movies, and this is coming from somebody who absolutely loved The Irishman. I loved The Irishman. I loved Phantom Thread, and Phantom Thread is even slower than this movie, and it's just about as long as this movie is. This is a 2-hour and 11-minute movie, and the only reason it is rated R is for some language. But let's get this straight. I'm not bashing this movie at all. The cinematography is beautiful, and the acting is very well done. David Fincher could possibly get nominated for Best Director. I'm not a David Fincher fan because I haven't seen probably any of his films. Let's see, I haven't seen Zodiac. I have not seen Gone Girl. I haven't seen Seven. I haven't seen The Social Network. I haven't seen his show Mindhunter. I have not seen Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Panic Room, Fight Club, The Game, Alien 3. I haven't seen a lot of his work. This is pretty much my first exposure to him, besides me knowing his name. I knew who David Fincher was because, hell, I'm in the movie community. I need to know who David Fincher is. And at some point, I will watch his films. With this film, I didn't think it was all that great. I think it's good. I think it's going to get nominated for things. For actress, for Best Picture, Best Cinematography, Best Director potentially, Best Actor, Best Actress, Supporting Actress, maybe a sound category. I don't think there was anything special with the soundtrack or score in here, but it was definitely good. There's just nothing here to keep you hooked in here. Now, if you absolutely love Citizen Kane, if Citizen Kane is one of your top favorite movies of all time, definitely watch this movie. If you like Oscar bait films, because this film is pretty much Oscar bait. It's about the greatest film of all time. It is about the tumultuous task of writing Citizen Kane, which is said to be the greatest film of all time. Just because I don't think it is, doesn't mean that it's not. And it doesn't mean that it is. All that means is that my opinion is my opinion. So this is more of a thoughts, discussion, review video. Even though I am calling it Mank Movie Review, it's one that I don't know whether I'm going to get hate for or if people are going to agree with me. Now, it is not necessary. It is not 100%. It is not a mandatory thing a mandatory task to watch Citizen Kane before this movie. I think that you would actually respect the movie a lot more and get the movie a lot more. I think that's what the thing I'm trying to say here is. I think you will enjoy it more, and I definitely think that you will respect it more. This is a movie that is going to get nominated for awards. Whether I like it or not, and I think it should get nominated for awards. But this being said, I still haven't seen The Father. I still have not seen Nomadland. I have not seen One Night in Miami, The Trial of the Chicago 7, Ammonite, many other things. Soul. I have not seen Soul yet. Soul is getting Best Picture talk. If Soul is Best Picture worthy, I will let you guys know on the 26th. If I think it is Best Picture worthy, if it's one of the best films of the entire year, this doesn't even crack my top 10 or 15 films of the entire year. But it's a good film, and I'm going to give Mank a B. It's definitely one. I don't think I'm ever going to watch Mank again, but I will definitely say that I loved the performances, the cinematography was beautiful, and I respect that they were trying to do. And I respect that Citizen Kane is pretty much held as one of the greatest films of all time. Even if it's not in my eyes. But this film is good to a point to me. Now, if you don't feel that way, if you think that this film has more positives than negatives, or more positives than what I said, please tell me your opinion down below, because I am open. I am open to hearing your thoughts. Respectfully tell me whether I am a dumbass, whether I should just stop reviewing movies, whether you agree with me, and whatever you want to tell me, please tell me down below in the comments, and I will heart it. If it's disrespectful, I will heart it, and I will think about what I'm going to say. This is a touchy movie, because Mank was one of the most anticipated movies of the entire year for movie lovers. Now, by movie lovers, I mean movie lovers who know what stuff is coming out. Who know, like, hey, this is coming out this week, this is coming out this week, and this and this and this and this and this is that same week. Like, next week is Safety, The Prom, High School Musical, the series, Holiday Special, The Mandalorian, many other things. Canvas, a 9-minute, 11-minute short film on Netflix. This is going to be a film lover's dream. If you're a David Fincher fan, you're going to eat this film up, because if this is what all of his films look like, if they're all this beautiful, you're going to eat at least the cinematography up. Now, this is going to be a touchy subject for people, and I understand that. But I am not here to please people. I am not here to review a movie to kiss anybody's ass. I am not here to kiss Netflix's ass. I'm not here to kiss the Academy's ass or anybody else's ass. Now, stay tuned, because I will have more videos very, very soon. Stay tuned for a Christmas movie review tomorrow for Elf, as well as Big Mouth Season 4 TV review, and a look at what is coming out throughout the rest of the year on streaming, theaters, DVD and Blu-ray, Hallmark, and more. I will see you guys tomorrow for those videos, and I will see you guys for Christmas reviews this Sunday.